All right, we are back yet again because it is, as I said yesterday, it's going to be daily videos. It's currently 10:17 p.m. I have done my work for the day, and I'm going to go over what we've been up to so far. Well, now that it's the end of the day. So food-wise. So this is my first day back in the gym, my first day in the gym of the new year. My ring scores of the day when I woke up, so readiness was 79, sleep was 85, activity I haven't checked. It was 60 something when I woke up, but it's obviously gotten better during the day. Morning weight was 87.2 kilograms, so I've got 12.8 kilograms to go before I reach my goal of 100 kilograms by the end of the bulk. Food wise, woke up and I had 5 raw eggs after about an hour. I had a thick slice of ham, which was left over from Christmas. I then had 500 grams of 5% steak mince. There's beef steak mince, that is. And then later on, I had 250 grams of 20% fat regular beef mince. At the gym, I did 6 exercises for back day, and it was pretty simple. I did miss out on pullovers though, which I'm a little bit naffed about, but it could be worse. So I start off with back pull-ins, which is a new movement I've been trying out, and I did quite like it today. So it's when you've got the cables on either side, and you're just pulling in like that. So it's high to low, but it's in replacement of a wide grip pull down, because instead of having just a wide grip and pulling down, what you're really primarily focusing on pulling in and retracting the scapula. I do quite like it, so you're a little bit forward from the cable, so you're both pulling back and in, but it's a really nice movement if you get it right. I then proceeded on to single arm cable rows. Again, went really well, quite enjoyed that. Then close grip palm up pull downs. This is one of my favourite back movements at the minute. I absolutely love it. It's basically a chin up, but I feel like I can get a ton of weight. I get a really good squeeze at the bottom, a really good contraction, both the biceps and the lats. It just feels good all the way around. I then went on to do like a wide grip incline dumbbell row, so on a bench, an incline bench with yourself lying on the bench, chest down, just doing like an incline row, so like almost like an upright row. That was all right. I'm trying to find a good movement for my upper back that I enjoy doing. Then I went on to dumbbell shrugs. Again, that's a really good staple movement I find for the upper back. If you're just leaning forward ever so slightly as well, makes it even better. You can do it on a bench as well, which I found to do really well, because if you get it right, you can be really stable and you're just leaning over that extra bit more, which helps just stretch it out for not only the top of the trap, but the mid trap as well, especially if you're leaning forward. I then went on to do reverse pec deck, which is pretty simple, just focusing on kind of spreading your arms around. Don't just try and do your flies, but just push your arms out and really try and extend as you do the reverse fly, as you do the fly. So that was what I did for the back workout. Then went shopping, got my food for the week, so eggs, beef mince, pretty simple stuff. And yeah, I mean, it's been a pretty simple day. I came back, I did some work, been doing cold calling. I'll be moving on to closing soon, later on in the month, I believe. Cold calling wise, what I did, I think I did, how many calls? I think we did 100 calls today. That's my bare minimum. I aim to do 100 at least, but I'm going to be upping my minimum to 150. But that's I know people are going to say that's a very big jump, but 150, because if you're using something called a force dialer, which just goes from call to call to call, but you've got to be on it a bit more. It takes a lot more kind of focus and energy, because you've got to be, okay, bam, done that one, change them from we've called them to this, bam, done that one, and it automatically goes from one lead to the next. So it's a bit more high intensity. But yeah, so it's been a pretty good day. I'm keeping you guys updated, as I said I would. We're doing the YouTube video now. Last night, before I went to bed, I was reading Never Split the Difference. So I did my 10 pages last night before I went to bed. That's been going pretty good. Cardio-wise, today, I'm going to be honest, I haven't done any. It's 10:30 now. I'm going to bed in half an hour. I'm pretty tired. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the gym tomorrow just to do cardio. And I'm going to do 45 minutes just on the treadmill. I feel like that's the best thing to do, so I actually get my cardio in. And then I'll go on a dog walk with the family tomorrow evening. I reckon that'll be a good way to do it. How have we been doing? So fitness-wise, getting toward the goals. Yeah, I went on my cardio last night. I think I did that after I filmed my YouTube video. Yeah, so I filmed my YouTube video and then I went on the run. So it started off as a walk with the dogs and then it turned into a bit of a run. Health-wise, so 6 months strict carnivore. I've been really good on that today until dinner time because I love my mum's cooking and I don't want to be that guy that's at the dinner table, oh, I can't eat this, I can't eat this, I can't eat this. I'm gonna eat what my mum puts on my plate. Alright, I'm still living with my parents. I love my mum, I love her cooking. I'm not gonna be rude, I'm not gonna be disrespectful to her and say I'm not gonna eat your food because it's awesome. Alright? Don't be a prick to your parents because one day they won't be there, so make the most of it while you can. Yes, you want to be strict on your diet, so do it through the rest of your day, and your cheat can be that nice meal at the end of the day with your family. No seed oils, did well on that. 9 hours in every night, did that nicely well. Did that nice yesterday as well. Aura score, been tracking those. I need to check my activity one. 12,000 steps a day, have not met that today. Did the YouTube video yesterday. Done my 10 pages of reading. Been tracking everything inside the book. Been doing the work. Been tracking my food. And my summary of day. I mean, so far we're staying on it. I know it's only day 2, but we're on it. And I saw this YouTube video I was watching, I think it was today or yesterday afternoon, and it was quite interesting. It was going over the fact of boredom and how boredom can create just opportunities. Boredom creates success. And I thought, that's stupid, because if you're bored, you're not doing anything. If you're bored, you're wasting time. You should be always doing something. But they made a very valid point in this video of if you have the option between being bored and doing something, you're going to choose to do something most of the time. So you've got to make sure that you give yourself the option of doing the right thing. So this could be, for a lot of you, I guarantee it's going to be, instead of being bored and sitting there doing absolutely nothing, you'll sit there and scroll on your phone. You may sit there, watch a YouTube video or do something else, whatever it may be. But what this video suggested is you create the boredom, you give yourself the option of doing nothing at all, or a few productive things. So walking, going and doing exercise, reading as your form of entertainment, but actual books that are related to what it is you do, what it is that you're interested in at that current point in time. So for me, it's going to be sales. Someone else, it could be, I don't know, fitness and health, but whatever. So you spend your time either doing exercise, learning, or working, or being bored. And the point was in this video that the boredom is what creates success, because no one chooses real boredom. They choose the most amount of stimulus for the least amount of effort. That is the majority of people. And I want to be one of those people that chooses the best result, whether it takes a lot of effort or not, whether it takes stimulus or not, whether it gives stimulus or not. I want the best result for me, for my future. And if that means either being deathly bored or working, then that's what I'm going to do. So from now on, I'm going to really limit my time on social media, my time on YouTube, my time watching other people's videos. And I'm really going to prioritise spending my time learning and working or being bored, because I know that boredom will urge me forward and make me push to achieve more within the work. Because if you're sitting there doing nothing, you're thinking, I might as well do some work, or I might as well go do this, I might as well go do something productive. And that's how I want to look at it, and that's how I'm going to look at it. But yeah, this is the so-called winter arc for me. One of my friends, Nico, he's a really good guy. I met him out in Thailand. Nikolai, and he said to me that, well, he said in general, he said there's no point in there being a winter arc. It should always be on. You should always be thriving and pushing yourself to the next level. And I agree with that completely. So it doesn't matter whether it's winter, it doesn't matter whether it's summer, spring, autumn, whatever season of the year it is, no matter how you feel, no matter what the weather's like, you should be in your arc. You should be lapping, you should be running, you should be pushing yourself to the absolute limits. And it made a whole load of sense, because people wait for the right time of year. They're waiting for the right time to start this new thing. Just start now. Yes, if you start now, you can call it your winter arc. In the summer, you can call it your summer arc. But just start now. Just call it your arc, your transformation from where you are now to where you want to be. Your embodiment of the ideal person that you want to be. Start that now. But yeah, summarised what we've been up to today. Went over how we did yesterday. And we're all done. So I will see you guys tomorrow with another update on how we're doing. So we'll see you in the next one.